Passwords are dead. I don't care how long your password is. I don't care if it has capital letters, numbers, and symbols. I don't care if you change it every 90 days. If a hacker wants your password, they can get it. They can buy it on the dark web from a database leak. They can trick you into typing it into a fake website. They can capture it with a keylogger. So, the industry told you to use two-factor authentication. They said, we will send a code to your phone via text message. That was a lie too. SMS authentication is broken. It is vulnerable to a technique called SIM swapping. A hacker calls your mobile carrier pretending to be you. They convince the customer support agent to port your phone number to a new SIM card that they control. Suddenly, your phone goes dead, and the hacker starts receiving your bank's login codes on their phone. They bypass your password. They bypass the text message, and they drain your accounts before you even realize your service has been cut. If you want to be truly unhackable, you need to move beyond something you know, like a password, and something you receive, like a text. You need something you have. You need a physical key. This is a YubiKey. It costs about $50. It looks like a standard USB thumb drive. It is water-resistant, crush-resistant, and requires no batteries. But inside this plastic shell is a secure cryptographic chip. It uses a protocol called FIDO2 and WebAuthn. This is the same technology used by the US government, Google, and the world's largest defense contractors to secure their internal networks. Here is how it works. When I log into my Gmail or my password manager or my crypto exchange, I type my username and password. But the system does not let me in yet. It asks for the key. I plug this device into my computer, or I tap it against the back of my phone using NFC, and then I have to physically touch the gold circle on the device. That touch is the magic bullet. That touch proves human presence. It proves that I am physically sitting in front of the machine. Even if a hacker in Russia steals my password, they cannot log in. Even if they have infected my computer with malware, they cannot log in. Because they cannot reach through the internet and touch the gold circle on my keychain. The YubiKey also kills phishing attacks dead. Let's say you click a link in a fake email. It takes you to a website that looks exactly like Google, but the address is slightly different. You type your password. The hacker now has your credentials, but then the site asks for your 2FA code. If you were using an authenticator app or SMS, you would type that code in, and the hacker would steal that too. But with a YubiKey, the device reads the domain name of the website. It says, wait a minute, this is not google.com, this is https://www.google.com. You search google-login.com, and it refuses to fire. It simply will not authenticate. It protects you from your own mistakes. Now, I know what you are thinking. Morgan, what if I lose the key? Am I locked out of my digital life forever? This is the #1 fear that stops people from upgrading their security. And it is a valid fear. The solution is the rule of 2. You never buy just one key, you buy 2. You register both of them to your accounts at the same time. The first key goes on your everyday keychain. It travels with you. It gets scratched. It gets used daily. The second key, that is your backup. You register it, and then you immediately put it in a fireproof safe, or a safety deposit box, or you hide it in a secure location in your home. If you lose your main key, you don't panic. You go to your safe, you grab the backup, and you use it to log in and remove the lost key from your account. You are never locked out. Setting this up can be intimidating. You have to configure Google, Apple, Microsoft, and your bank. It takes time. So, I built the YubiKey setup blueprint. It is a visual flowchart that walks you through the entire process. It shows you which accounts support hardware keys, how to register your primary and backup keys, and how to turn off the weak SMS method so hackers can't use the backdoor. I also included an emergency access template. This is a document you print out and put in your safe next to your backup key. It contains instructions for your family or trusted contacts on how to access your accounts if something happens to you. You can get both of these resources for free right now at threatnetcc.com. $50 is a cheap price to pay for total peace of mind. Stop trusting codes sent to your phone. Start trusting physics. If you are ready to stop using passwords, subscribe to the channel. We are building the most informed community on the internet. I'm Morgan Vector, your trusted cybersecurity resource, securing your digital perimeter.